Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday, wherever this finds you. It could be Tuesday in 2023. Could be Tuesday in 2022. If you have that time machine. Could be Tuesday sometime in the future. Hope your day is great. Stay awesome. Hey. Welcome back. This is just a quick one. Yeah, right. Everyone knows this is not going to be a quick one. We're going to talk 50-45. We're still waiting. I'm still in negotiations to get the Jamies back. Baker's dozen. Jamie number one, of course, never left. Jamie, she's still back there. Numero uno, the best one. The best one. Hey, I was sitting here yelling at my wall that also had a microphone in front of it. And I said, hey, what is it? What are we doing? What three things are we doing today? What three things do we say? What three things? Do you want to do? What do you want to do? You're doing all this stuff for other people. You're working hard. You're putting in that time. You didn't want to get up this morning. You have Monday off. Come on. Oh, I got to tell you, I'm running for something. I'm already running the empire, but I'm running for something. Well, I'm running for $20 million, but I'm running. And here's what my platform is. You're gonna love this. It's like the kid running for class president, right? What's he say? Oh yeah, you get the whole thing off. I'm gonna do no homework, right? No homework. Right? I'm firing this lady. Get out of here, teach. Leave the class. Leave the. All right? No, for me, guess what my platform is? It is the Mental Health Day, people. You hear that? Mental Health Day. I'm banging the gavel. I already bought a gavel. Listen, I bought the gavel so that when I'm the judge in charge of what you're going to get, are you ready? As my first order of business. Are you even getting me? I don't even know if there's a stream. Hold on. As my first order of business, let me make sure you can hear me. As my first order of business, yes. As president-elect and General King Council of this empire, I am now granting the following mental health holiday. Federal, international, even in space, everyone gets these days off. I don't know what 2 days they are. Maybe they're floating. No, I want a day. I want to know. Posture. I want to know when I'm doing it. All right? But here it is. My platform. Let it be known in the books. 4-day weekend, people. It's already written down. You can't take it back. No take backs. You get 4 days. What do? You know how when you got a holiday that happened on Sunday, now you still get that. They give it to you on Monday or Friday. I don't know how they choose, but you get the 3-day. If you're lucky or in the military, somehow they just give them a ton of days off. I know you get all those days off. You know you get all those days off. Plus you get sick, call into the infirmary. You get 4 days off, people. You get the 4-day weekend, the mental health day. Relax, rest, do whatever you want. You can go to work if you want, and just go there with your arms crossed, right? In meditation. I'm here because I want to be here. I'm here because I want to be. I don't have to be here. No one has told me here. This is my mental health weekend. 4-day. It's written down. And you know what? ChatGPT's already got it. It knows everything I'm going to say before I say it. It's already got it. It already knows. And I hope you stand behind me when we do this. Or, on the side. We can stand in a circle or a semicircle. It doesn't matter to me how we congregate. We're just going to do it. Oh, yeah. So, This is about you. What do you want to do? What are you going to do? You just write it down. I know you're busy and you're locked down. You got the shackles on right now. Whether it's to the wife or it's to the job, the kids. Ah, man, a lot of shit, right? No offense. But what do you want to do? And I know you can't do it right now. You can't do it right now. But it's going to be a fleeting thought if you don't write it down. Write it down. That's why they call me the dry erase dude. I write shit down everywhere. I told my son today, I said, son, I feel like Tony Stark's dad right now. I don't have the technology. Look at me as I stand in front of my counter, strewn about electronic parts all over the place. I'm looking at this. For someone that is OCD and I can't stand a mess, if my wife leaves one plate out, I'm like, God damn it, we're losing control here. What are we going to do? Right? And I look at this from a different perspective. This looks like a shithole. Who lives in this house? What are you soldering on your kitchen table? This is disgusting. There is lead in that, sir. This is some kind of violation, definitely. But hey, that's a cool microcontroller you got there. What are you going to do? Write it down and just put that Post-it up somewhere. I am not even kidding. I look like a crazy person. If you look at all the random thoughts, and that's just why it's so important to understand. Out of context, this shit doesn't mean anything. Number one, this is jokes, people. If you're offended, apologies. But not like that. No one wants to offend anyone. But hey, we're just vibrating the waves in this orientation. I don't mean to offend. It comes from a good place, I promise you that. That's why I say, hey man, if it rubbed you the wrong way, come on back a little later, I'll rub you the right way. Zing! What are you going to do? Please write it down. You just helped me come up with the next thing I'm adding to the positivity box. These are a few of my favorite things. And I'm going to add a Post-it note. Just a Post-it note. It's such a simple thing, which is why they're so damn expensive. They know they got the corner locked. Who else is making a Post-it note as good as Post-it? You see them, and they're cutting corners. They're not buying the right die. You walk around the wrong corner at Walmart, boo, right? You go blind. You got to get them to push you up to the front in the optometry section. Hey, I don't know, what are you guys doing back there? You got running strobe lights? I almost had a seizure. It's not. It's the color they're using on the Post-it notes. Those colors pop. My next music video is going to be all about Post-it notes. You ever see that when they do, I can show you. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, you can't see that, but ASMR deep breaths, people, because I just thought I wasn't recording the feed. No, I think we got it. Look at this, Post-it note covering things. People get crazy. And this is still the thing. You ever come in? No, covering Post-it, cover car, cover. Yeah, here we go. All right, you want an old-timey joke? You might have done this. Now, some kids are getting crazy these days, where they're I guess they've always been spray painting, but doing things to destroy someone's vehicle. No, that's not bueno. Check this out. This is cool. This is funny. It's annoying. It is annoying. If you got to go in there and pull all these damn Post-its off, that's not the move. The move is go really, really fast. Right? They're biodegradable. Shit's paper. It's made of trees. Yeah, you just go really fast. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this take you 2 seconds to get off. If you're in a Tesla, man, I'd like to see it. Someone put this on someone's Tesla and then let them do it how fast they go. 0 to 60. I bet it gets them all off. Those Teslas always get them off. All right. You doing what you want to do. Not today. We said that, but you can. You got to go and write that down. It's a reminder, planting the seed. And they say, don't take it from me, I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot the messenger. They say, thought creates reality. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? You gotta think about it to do it. You gotta say, I want to go do that. I'm gonna go do it, and then boom, it's your reality. Boom, write it down. You say, I want to make $33 million by the end of this year. Is that even possible? Of course. You find one really, really cool friend. You got to make them at this point. That is, they're not dying. No, they just given up on money. Forget it. No, they lost someone very dear to them. Money just took over their life. It was exactly $47.35 million. After taxes comes down to exactly 33. And they say, look, plus a little bit more, because there's probably going to be more taxes for some kind of a gift thing. Whatever the math we have to do to work it out, where it's exactly 33, all the way down. Bunch of threes. Million. Dude, there's a billionaire out there that literally is like, he was on his yacht, and a duffel bag of $1 billion fell off in a waterproof floating container with GPS guidance that could follow his yacht. And he was just like, oh, how much was that? $1 billion? I don't care. I get that it would cost us too much in gas, right? Because in my time is worth more than that. I have to go fill up gas. Fuck that $1 billion. I don't beep. Sorry, kiddos, if you're on the stream, tell your parents to go to bed. Oh, it's early. Yeah, I mean, just one billionaire that wouldn't even know that it's missing. It's a rounding error. Here's $33 billion after taxes. Go continue to build things, great one. I never finished that about my son, though. I told him, I said, I feel like I'm Tony Stark. One day you'll have the technology to be able to just visualize all of this stuff. And I said, you know what would be awesome? Is like a tactile glove. You got these gloves on. They already make them now where you can kind of feel the stuff, right? But let's say your kid wants a fidget spinner. You don't want to go spend that money on a fidget spinner. That's like $5 thing he's going to fidget with for a minute and throw in the trash can. Well, you can come over to me and buy my app. Guess what it is? You put on your VR glasses and your tactile gloves, and you can buy my virtual fidget spinner. And you look down at your hand, all of a sudden you got a fidget spinner in your hand. You got to have the glasses on, of course, which weigh 10 pounds. And then, as you're moving the fidget spinner, the haptics in the hand are shaking and vibrating to make it feel just like it. You don't have to buy anything again. Moving is going to be a breeze. Is this what they mean by you're not going to own anything? We're taking your cars. We're taking your women and your kids, all that stuff. Whatever they're saying right now, they're trying to take your cars. You're not going to own them. You're not going to have them. Well, that's fine. Just put me in a VR car. Probably get one cheaper anyway. If you could make it, if it cost me, like, I could just subscribe to it for $9.99 and I could jump in this car, virtual car. I put a strap on I put my strap on on my head. The Gonzo. I got this little, got the VR on, and I sit down on my couch. But I've obviously got my VR boxers on. Yeah, I got my VR boxers with the. I can't say it on the feed. Really, you know what kind of. I paid for the upgrade. It's got all the vibration. But anyway, it's so that when you sit down, it starts going. What are you on? Are you on a Harley today? You got your haptic hands on. You could feel it. I've never driven a bike. This is a terrible bike sound, but with a turret, you got a machine gun on this thing. Yeah, the whole works. All in VR, and it only costs you $9.99 a month from me, from the Empire. Someday, as soon as we get time machine tech, we'll get it all worked out. All right, I got one thing I'm going to leave you with. This is something I played a little while ago, but this when I got on this rant about what do you want to do this morning, you got to do what makes you happy. You got to do something that, you live your whole life doing other things for other people or thinking for other people. This, a couple years back, probably 12 years ago, it opened my eyes to, a different way to do, maybe to I think it resonated with me. Oh, this is the kind of work that I want to do, right? You got just like he talks about the type of work that you can do, like non thought based, just like very linear type work, or more knowledge work where they've done science to back up what his claims here. But anyway, it's the idea that there is a way to have a company, to build a company that satisfies people's higher needs and gives them that sense of purpose within the company that they work. Here you go. I'm going to hit this, then we'll hit the outro, and we'll catch you on the flip. Hey, thanks for coming and checking out the Bang Martin Positivity Empire Network of International Stars. We know it's a mouthful. Appreciate you. Thanks for being awesome. Make it happen. Boom.
Powering 1 out of 4 corporate servers in Fortune 500 companies. Apache powering more than the majority of web servers. Wikipedia. What's going on? Why are people doing this? Why are these people, many of whom are technically sophisticated, highly skilled people who have jobs, okay? They have jobs. They're working at jobs for pay, doing sophisticated technological work. And yet, during their limited discretionary time, they do equally, if not more, technically sophisticated work, not for their employer, but for someone else for free. That's a strange economic behavior. Economists who look into it, why are they doing this? It's overwhelmingly clear. Challenge and mastery, along with making a contribution. That's it. What you see more and more is a rise of what you might call the purpose motive, is that more and more organizations want to have some kind of transcendent purpose, partly because it makes coming to work better, partly because that's the way to get better talent. And what we're seeing now is, in some ways, when the profit motive becomes unmoored from the purpose motive, bad things happen. Bad things ethically sometimes, but also bad things just like not good stuff. Like,
yeah, that's well said. When the profit motive gets unmoored, I had to look up that word, from the purpose motive, bad things happen. When you're concerned more about making money than you are with a purpose that is, I don't know, whatever you'd say, good for the world maybe, good for people. We're out here doing a good thing. We're not out here taking everyone's money. That would be cool.
Crappy products, like lame services, like uninspiring places to work. That when the profit motive is paramount, or when it becomes completely unhitched from the purpose motive, it's just, people don't do great things. More and more organizations are realizing this and sort of disturbing the categories between what's profit and what's purpose. And I think that actually heralds something interesting. And I think that organizations that are flourishing, whether they're profit, for profit, or somewhere in between, are animated by this purpose motive. Let me give you a couple of examples. Here's the founder of Skype. He says, our goal is to be disruptive, but in the cause of making the world a better place. Pretty good purpose. Here's Steve Jobs. I want to put a ding in the universe. All right? That's the kind of thing that might get you up in the morning and racing to go to work. So I think that, that we are purpose maximizers, not only profit maximizers. I think the science shows that we care about mastery very, very deeply. And the science shows that we want to be self-directed. And I think that the big takeaway here is that if we start treating people like people and not assuming that they're simply horses, slower, smaller, better-smelling horses, if we get past this kind of ideology of carrots and sticks and look at the science, I think we can actually build organizations and work lives that make us better off, but I also think they have the promise to make our world just a little bit better.
Well said, Mr. Dan Pink. Link below if you want to check out the full video to that. He's also got the whole book out there. Definitely recommend it. Catch you on the flip. Boop. Ooh da doo da da da, ooh da doo da da da, ooh da doo da da da, ba 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 ba.